Today is a very special but also very sad Friday for two main reasons. One, Lydia is leaving us tomorrow, guys. She has decided that Kenya is not good enough for her. She has decided she's going away. She's actually said, in her words, is that she needs to be in a country where there's no corruption.
Yeah.
So that is what Lydia said.
And she doesn't love us anymore.
Exactly. So she's leaving tomorrow, guys. For the next 2 weeks, we're not going to have our precious Lydia on the show. But we guarantee you, guys, we guarantee you that the shows are still going to be bomb, and we can't wait to introduce to you who like mini replacement is, because of course no one can replace you, baby girl. No one can replace you. But it's also a special Friday because, guys, next week Uhuru will be telling us whether we can have wine in like restaurants or not. And let me tell you, there's some, like, I'm a grown woman. I just don't, I don't feel right about ordering juice with my lunch. I just don't. I want to be able to have wine. Anyway, Uhuru will be telling us about that next week. But this weekend, we are hoping that you are going to stay safe. You are going to practice your social distancing. You're going to wash your hands with soap and water, and just going to be responsible and wear your mask properly. But we're so glad you could be here, guys. The weekend is beginning, and we're so excited that you could join us from the 6 to 7 p.m. The show is amazing. We have a great guest later on. Like, I would give you a hint, but let me just say, wacha kunicheki, because that is all that I can say. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Make sure you're following us on all our social media handles, Ebru TV Kenya, everywhere except Facebook, Ebru TV KE, for updates for what we're doing when we are not on the show. But for now, I'm Joanne Munyi at yummymummy.ke on social.
You guys, it is Furahi Day. Literally, this show right now is the pre-party to your party weekend, all right? So, like, if right now you're still trying to figure out what am I going to do over the weekend, it's Friday, I want to relax, I want to party, I want to let loose, you can do that with us right now. It's going to be high Friday energy over here on the show. And I just like the fact that, like, we're like the pre-turn up to the turn up, you know? Like, that's like the vibe for this Friday. It's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Welcome to the show.
Obviously, I'm devastated that I'm leaving.
But you say that as you're smiling.
She's not. She doesn't care. She's
okay, so here's the thing. I'm devastated that I'm leaving because I can't even imagine you guys are going to be having these shows and I'm not going to be here. However, my mom's getting married. So that definitely has like an excitement to it. And I'm going to say this. I have been so ghetto when it comes to social distancing and things like that. But I had to get tested for COVID so that I can leave. And the 24 hours I had to wait for those results. You guys, social distance and stay safe until we are told outside is fully open. Honestly, keep that distance. But anyway, I'm so excited to be here. We're going to have a fantastic show. And all of you guys, if you're going to miss me, let's see it. Talk to us on our WhatsApp number, and the hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk. My name is Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles.
You know, I just realized I've actually never, ever, since I started the show, done a show where you're not there.
Yeah, she's like
Not
the stable
you are
person.
I've only I've missed one show.
I wasn't there.
My auntie passed away. No, I've missed 2 shows. My auntie passed away, and because obviously I'm stupid, I was away with my ex-boyfriend for his birthday.
Oh God!
Oh wow! You missed work for a boyfriend?
No, for Diani, babe.
Oh yeah,
for
please.
Diani.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
I know.
I get that.
I know.
But I just can't imagine being here without you, Lydia.
You know I'm gonna block you guys because I don't want to see. I don't want to see you guys having fun without me. I don't want to see what's happening. I'm literally just going to block you, honestly.
Yeah, we think that we are gonna block you.
I'm the jealous one.
You're jealous when you're gonna be there all over Bristol and everything.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay.
I want to be all things for everyone.
I know. We love you.
Anyway, guys, like, we want to have a fantastic end to the week. No matter what you're gonna be doing for the weekend, we want you to start enjoying yourselves here. Now, for Hot Talk, Jowie's wife, first of all, when I read that, I died. Jowie's wife, Ella, is talking to us about how they met and, you know, their connection. We also have Octopizzo, who is firing at OG. Why is he firing at OG? We're going to find out. And Kagwe Mongai, KOT are coming for him hard. Justified? I don't know. I don't think so. And last but not least, we have the netizens coming for Diamond because he is counting money. Is it money or is it not? It's time for Hot Talk.
That's shade.
So, if I don't know if you weren't alive at this time, you wouldn't know. But for those who were alive, you remember what happened with Jowie. Jowie, who was accused of murder. You remember the whole Jackie Marie, but the whole situation. I don't think we followed anything more than that, right? And, you know, the whole saga, he's out on bail. But you know how it goes in Kenya. You're out on bail and then people forget and you're free.
Yeah,
exactly.
pretty much.
And it pans out that while the whole saga was going on, he actually found the love of his life. And her name is Ella, and she recently sat down to talk about how on earth she even got with Joey because, I mean, he was accused of murder at the time. So she said that I don't know Joey that much. I met Joey through a divine... Ayuma.
Yeah, I know.
How do you start with I am a wife, but I don't know Joey that much?
Is it actual wife or it's like Kenyan wife? Because you know Kenyans.
Yeah, it's
hubby.
hubby.
Oh, my hubby.
Yes, but the parents have met, like it's like a situation. So
Okay.
she said, I met Joey through a divine intervention when all this whole saga was happening. The whole saga she's referring to is him being accused of murder in jail. That's what she's talking about. The Holy Spirit spoke to my heart and told me to love that man and care for him. I was praying for Joey while behind bars, and I was more than overjoyed when my prayers were answered when he came out. When he came out, by the way, means that he was like out on bond. And basically she was just saying that they were connected by the Lord and they've met, like both families have met each other. And, you know, this is a love for her and the foundation is the Lord. She said that he is faithful and he is very honest and transparent with her. And they're living their best life.
Like your face is saying one thing and she's just like, and you know, that's what, first of all, the first thing that struck me when I saw the picture is like, she's double his height. So, I mean, but I wonder if she knew that when she was praying for him, like God, the Holy Spirit had told her. And me, I don't joke with the Holy Spirit because like, I believe that God can speak to you about certain things. How he can tell you to go marry a murderer or like, okay, let's not say a murderer, but an accused murderer is baffling to me, just like, baffling, literally baffling. 3, I just wonder how Jackie Maribe feels about this whole thing. Like literally she was there, then suddenly your man has apparently killed somebody, then he's in jail for long, now he's out, now he's married. Like it's so confusing. Like what is going on with this guy? In fact, the fact when I saw him in Joe Mushiri's stories, because Joe Mushiri is always posting about him like, oh, we've gone to 1824 with this guy, oh, it's you, yeah. I was just like, trouble. Like, I mean,
if you're Joe Mushi's friend,
are you serious in life?
I feel as if this wife needs to wake up because whatever dreamland that she's in right now, even I want to be that naive and dumb. You know, it would be nice to just be like that stupid and just go through life and everything that, wow, you know, God just brought this murderer to me right here on my laps and told me like, you know what, this is the man that I want for you. This is who you should marry and spend the rest of your life with. And see, now he's so honest with her. Did he tell her that he really killed that woman in all his honesty? Did they just have this deep conversation where he was like, yeah, by the way, anyway, I killed her.
And you know what's baffling about their situation is apparently they have a child together. Keeping in mind that they met when he was in prison, but apparently they have a child together. And according to her, she's like, we were not in an entanglement before.
That's what
so I'm
said.
like, at what point?
Yes, she said that he was a single man, a full single man when they got together. And according to her, it was like until he left jail that they
But that means before he went to jail, who was he with?
When he was apparently
with Jackie Maribe, as she was there busy covering up his murder. So like, where was she at right now?
Apparently, not that she did. Apparently, she might have. You know, it's not that. It's not
let's just be politically correct, but you can read between the lines.
You can.
And I feel like, is it clout? I know I'm just like the woman of saying clout, but like, is this clout?
No, I actually don't think so.
You think she really loves him?
This smells like trauma because we are attracted to what's familiar. So maybe from your background, what you're attracted to is men who are absent and potentially dangerous for you. So you're just repeating your patterns.
Exactly. But also that whole thing about, you know how our parents teach us that we need to be in we need to survive the relationship. You know, it's just like merere, that's what they say in Kiembu. I don't know what they say in Kikuyu.
What does that mean?
It just means like hang in there, you know, shikilia, be strong, you know, remain there. It's almost like that's the narrative. Like you want to be the man who is like, it's going to be, we are fighting together. We are going through this and this together.
Toxic.
Exactly, so toxic. Yeah.
You know what, you guys, you have to let us know your thoughts. The WhatsApp number is available. Do you believe in their love, or do you think she's stupid like me and she needs to get her life together? Let us know your thoughts. As we move on to Octopizo, he has been trending for all the wrong reasons. Now, he recently released a song called Nikupate on YouTube, and it was doing really well. Even right now, if you look at it, it's currently trending. But what's really interesting is that when you look at the numbers of the views. Now, when it first, 5 days ago, he had 925,000 views, almost 1 million views, in 5 days. Now, let 2 more days pass, and that's a week, right? And after a week, he goes down to 442K views. So basically, the number was cut almost in half in 2 days. So guys are saying, how do you unview a video? You can unlike a video, you can dislike a video, but you can't unview a video. So it seems as if like he was using bots or using something to scam the thing and make it look as if he was doing more successful than he really was. And a lot of people had to comment about that. And of course his arch nemesis, Calligraph Jones, had to comment on it. And he was like, woi, rada ni chafu, IEBC wacheze chini pale YouTube. And basically saying that, you know, the reason why the views are going down is because he was trying to con people. But Octopizzo was like, you know what, I'm not gonna just be sitting over here trending for on my own. He went ahead to reply to Calligraph Jones, and he basically said, ati sijakuwa area nasikia ma fat boy bado wanaongea, basically saying that Octopizzo is fat, but we all know he's like muscular, not even fat. But okay,
Calligraph is quite big, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not fat. But anyways, he said ati ma fat boy bado wanaongea, and he was like ati acha niamshe Chebukati acheze na server vizuri ndio wajue rada chafu, ati round this zinaruka 10 million views in a day, waongee wachoke. So basically he's just saying that, like, you know, his video is doing well, the views are doing amazing, haters are gonna hate, nya, 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 nya. But like I feel as if he's just trying to save face. The numbers can't lie.
What did Lydia tell us is that if you're not coming out to say no, this is not what happened, or this is exactly what happened,
how are your numbers on YouTube decreasing? And when you're discussing it, you're just like, the video is doing well. Wait, wait. I feel like that's kind of true. Because if the views are going down, I actually saw this, I think it was on Edgar's page, and he was asking, wait, why are Octopizzo's views declining going down? And it didn't make any sense. And the funny thing is that Octopizzo was the one, when he was speaking, I believe last year, when he was saying, hey, don't feel pressure about Sijui YouTube, Sijui Twitter, because people are buying numbers, people are buying views. Kumbe, he was only telling us what himself knows is happening. There's something fishy here, and if you do not address the fish, we say it's a fish.
And for a fact, I think there definitely is a fish. But you know what? I feel sorry for him. I pity him.
Really?
He's desperate to that point.
Exactly. Like right now, we've already seen, like, COVID season has been so difficult for artists. Imagine people who every week you are making at least 3 nights a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You are at gigs. You are making money. How are they making money right now? Like, I mean, YouTube, you get money. The more views you have on your page, obviously, the more money that you make. It's not like significant amount of money, but it's better than nothing. So to be desperate to the point that you're actually willing to buy, you know, like views, that would be.
But maybe it's really should make non-trash music.
Here is a controversial, what's it called? Controversial theory? Conspiracy theory. Here's a conspiracy theory. What if one of his, like, arch nemesis or whatever, or a hater, actually decided to buy those views so that they can now be removed and then now cause this kind of scandal for him?
But he would have addressed it in a different way. If you are innocent in a situation, Joe, there's a kind of energy and integrity that you come with. You know what I mean? For me, what I personally think is, number one, artists, like, too many artists just rely on just music. Now we know that you've got to be present with your social media. You've got to be interactive with people. You know, now, people who would never ask their fans a Q&A. Now they're on stories asking for Q&A.
Right? Like,
you would never. Exactly. You didn't care about people who are following you in the beginning. So then now it's like, it's not even a situation where you can, like, make money off social media. All I think is, like, now artists you just need to know there's a different way of doing things.
Exactly. And then those people who even do those Q&As, they only answer the questions they want to ask. So you're asking knowing that someone is going to ask, oh, what about this? What about your views? Then now you answer that one. You wouldn't answer the one about, like, your 5 baby mamas. But whatever, guys, let us know what you think. What about this views thing, guys? Like, do you feel bad for him? Like, do you feel like he's the one who has been, like, there's something fishy. Let us know what you think, guys. Talk to us on WhatsApp. Now, some people on this table feel like Kagwe Mungai is a hot man, is a hot singer. Me, I'm not pointing. Me, I'm not pointing. You don't. You also?
No.
Oh, it's just a humor then. Fine. So one person at this table feels like Kagwe Mungai is a snack. But that notwithstanding, there are many Kenyans who feel like he's a snack. So in case you don't know Kagwe Mungai, he is basically just a young Kenyan singer, so to speak. He's also Mutahi Kagwe's nephew. And, you know, it just makes sense that such a hot man would yield such a hot nephew. But anyway, so recently, Kagwe Mungai went online and he asked guys to send him mean tweets, because there's this whole, it's been going on for a while, where you ask guys for mean tweets and then you respond to them in a video. So he asked guys to send him mean tweets. People sent very mean tweets. very mean tweets, although they're not like the meanest I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And he made now a video responding to people's mean tweets. So if I can just tell you, like, some of the tweets people were saying is like, guys who listen to Kagwe Mungai are the kind who moan during intercourse. That apparently is a mean tweet. Someone else said that Kagwe Mungai makes music for students that hang out in big groups at the mall, basically saying that his music is immature and it's just like very uptown and like whatever. So he now released a YouTube video which has since been brought down, but it's still on YouTube but on someone else's channel because Kenyans are fast. Kenyans are so fast. And basically he responded to them, and he was responding from like a yo mama kind of, you know. So for example, when people are saying, guys who listen to Kagwe Mungai are the ones who moan during intercourse, Kagwe was like, oh yeah, but it's your mama who asked me to do it. So it was like, wow. Or this one about like big groups, students who hang out in big groups, he was like, yeah, but your mama likes big groups. You know, and it was like, you know what he's trying to say. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, go and do some research. And basically KOT didn't take it kindly because KOT are like little babies who you have to just like pamper a little bit. And a lot of people were responding and saying, oh, that's so immature. How can you be dissing people's parents? If I can quote some of them, someone is like, I have zero respect on people who insult others with their parents. Kagwe Mungai, man up. And like other people who are like, Kagwe Mungai looks like the kind who you tell him so, and he'll respond with so latido or so sausage. Sausage. Yeah, someone else was like, I thought money can buy sense. Kagwe Mungai is such a disgrace. And I mean, guys, listen. You said him mean to you. Sausage. You said something mean to him. He says something mean back, and then you start crying that he's being unfair. Are we? KOT? Really?
No.
Really?
Yeah. The only thing that happens is like, this is what happens here. If KOT are coming for you, they need you to be defeated. They need you to be like, to put back a video that's just like, Aki, why would you say that? Actually, the reason why I put this kind of music, that's what they want. But now that when he's clapping back and he's got the same ammunition, people are mad. I am not mad at it. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, and I'm proud of Kagwe Mungai. This is what you're supposed to do. If we watch this, where this whole concept of reading mean tweets came from, this is what you're supposed to do. Someone is hating on you, you hate back on them, and we all laugh. He's not there crying and saying, oh my gosh, they think about this about me. Why do you think about that? Basically, they're not pulling like a wisdom over here. So why are we upset? Because now he's hitting back at you and you have to be the one to respond to it. You feel as if you're being attacked for attacking him.
I know.
Let me tell you this here. It goes both ways, KOT. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Let us know what you think, though. Maybe some people did feel like maybe they were justified for the way they felt. The hashtag is Ebru. Let's talk to us on our WhatsApp number. Now, the other person who is getting dragged by KOT is Diamond. So Diamond, which is actually unlike him, he posted a video recently on his Instagram, and he was
Is it unlike him?
I haven't seen him counting money in a minute.
Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video so people know what we're talking about.
So that's the video. He was just basically there, like, you know, counting money. And of course, you already know people don't like this. They are not happy with it. So a lot of people came for him because the money is actually in Tanzanian shillings, which translates to 1 Kenyan shillings is 21 Tanzanian shillings. So equivalent would be 1 million Kenyan shillings, comes out to about 46,000. So while he was counting Kenyans, that's just 500 Kenyan shillings. Relax. Is that 200 ya Kenya? Atuambia ni pesa ngapi, we converted into Kenya shillings. Essentially, KOT was just like, first of all, relax.
Calm down.
Some people were telling him, basically, once ukishiba, funga tumbo. Basically, like, stop showing off because there's basically nothing they're trying to show us. And unfortunately, there may be some truth because this amount of money in Tanzanian shillings is actually not that much money.
You know, actually, I disagree with you because, you know, a million, have I seen a million like stacked up? It's actually not that many notes. Like literally, you can get 100,000 and it looks
Kenya
like
shillings,
this. 100 or whatever. It can look like this. So like literally words and words of that. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually gets to a couple of million or even Tanzanian shillings. Two, it's a lifestyle. Being a celebrity is a lifestyle. So he's just perpetuating the lifestyle. And the fact that you've had that, KOT have had that reaction reaction is exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
3, the people who are there dissing him, this is even 500 bob. It's 500 bob more than you have, so calm down.
Wow. But I may note, it's in rubber bands, it's not in banknotes, so let's just all breathe. Let's just all calm
I think it's
down.
in rubber bands,
Yeah.
meaning what?
It's not, it's not like, when you've got it like that, it's in the bank.
But even DJ Khaled has notes in
That's what
rubber
I'm saying.
bands.
You know what? This is
No,
us-
that's just
Yeah.
for, that's for faith.
This is what we tell ourselves, our poor selves, to make our
Poverty
poor
energy.
selves feel
Poverty.
better. Us and our poverty energy. If but you don't have that same amount of money in Tanzanian shillings, in Zimbabwean shillings, in any type of
Dollars,
shillings,
whatever.
dollars, that type of stack sitting over there in your home. Just
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's not as if he's just some random guy off the street and then he's there showing off his money. You're like, please, that's a Yossi Pesa. We all know Diamond has money and he's showing you that he has money. And I
Yeah,
feel as if this
we
is a
all know.
moment of jealousy and just swallow that jealousy pill. Tell yourself, Lord, even you can bless me as well, and keep it moving because we know he has money, whether he shows it in the bank or not. You guys let us know your thoughts. The WhatsApp number is available. Do you think people who have money should not be showing off their money? Atasi pesa, because Babu, if you translate it into Kenyan shillings, it's not even that much. Let us know your thoughts. Right now, we're going to get into Ask the Girls. So we're going to go right into Ask the Girls. If you guys have any question that you need advice on, you can go ahead and send us a DM on Ebru Let's Talk _official. We have someone over here that says, I'm really struggling with my skin tone, and I feel like I've never truly been comfortable with my dark skin. I'm considering bleaching, but I feel like that's the extreme. How do I learn to appreciate my skin? I'm 22 years old, and I need to know if maybe as I get older, it gets easier.
Oh my.
Aww, like
That's
that makes me feel so sad that like, at this day and age that we're still here thinking that like, having a lighter skin tone will mean now that you're more beautiful, that you're better as a person, all of that. But like what I like people like Lydia, what she always says, even if you get to that ideal, picture of what society thinks is beautiful, yeah? Let's say now you bleach your skin and then you decide to do plastic surgery, get bigger breasts, get a bigger bum. Then you decide to like do everything to make yourself the most ideal, picture perfect, beautiful you. Will you in your heart still feel beautiful? I don't think you will, because just the fact that you're willing to do these altercations to make yourself feel beautiful. Yes, in the outside, everyone will think, wow, she's amazing. But guys, you won't feel that, and that will make a difference in how you treat yourself, how you let other people treat you, and it's just more like of a superficial thing. So I definitely think, one, you should not do it. Not even just from a superficial thing of like, everyone is beautiful, then love yourself, oh my gosh, love your dark skin, but the health implications of it. There's a reason why you have that melanin, okay? You can get so many skin complications, there's skin cancer, there's so many different things that can happen as a result of that. You should probably not just like look at it yourself and like really have like a self-to-self, conversation about like what exactly do you want like in terms of like loving yourself.
I disagree with Ayuma. Like just because you see, it's like how people say, oh, rich people will always tell you, money won't buy happiness. But I'm like, I just want to have the money and then get the opportunity to find out for myself that the money is not going to buy me happiness, kind of thing. Because when you don't have that thing, the person who has it, obviously it's easy for you as Lydia who loves yourself, for you to be able to like, no, don't even aspire to that because you won't be happy anyway. How do you know? How do you know that I won't? It's like, for example, remember when Queendom was here and she was saying how, she's happy with her fatness, and I'm like, I'm fat, but I want to lose weight. I'm like, I want to lose weight. So it's like someone telling me, even if you lose weight, you're not going to be happy with yourself.
No,
I mean,
I disagree. Let me tell you this here. First of all, like to be honest, it doesn't even matter whether this is a skin issue, this is a weight issue, this is a height issue, this is a whatever issue it is. The only problem with like the way you feel about yourself is because you are defining who you are based on that one thing. You are not your money, you are not your height, you are not your weight, you are not your skin tone. And I know I used to feel like, see, I told you guys how I feel like I don't have anything like that makes me stand out. That used to make me feel like I'm defining myself like from that. But you, beautiful girl, you are you no matter what skin tone you have. I promise you that. And if you take the time to do more work, whether or not you want to change it or not, I would advise at least try to go the self-acceptance route. Guess what? It's shorter.
Oh, yeah.
That route is shorter than let me change myself, pursuing that perfect version of me. That road is never ending.
Exactly.
So start with things like positive affirmations. Start waking up every morning and telling yourself, I'm beautiful the way I am. And I promise you, when you lie to your mind, you can tell your mind anything and it will believe it. So start with, I'm beautiful the way I am. I am not my skin. My skin tone does not define me. Start there. And if you can do that for 6 months straight, every single day, I promise you, by the end of that 6 months, you're going to be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I'm speaking from experience because I've had my insecurities and I've affirmed my way into none of those things define me.
And I think it goes back to the whole thing of loving yourself as you are, as you work towards being the person that you want to be. Now, I guess when it comes to like skin color,
you gonna work
it's
yourself
slightly,
into being
you see, with skin color, it's slightly, it's very permanent. It's like that's just the way that you are. Like skin bleaching, too many things have gone wrong with it for it to be like. I mean, I wouldn't advocate. Imagine if something goes wrong and then you end up like with super dark, like burnt skin, and then you're like, I should have just remained the way that I was. You know, with losing weight, it's not as bad because like you eat, you work out, you whatever, you drink water, it's gonna be, you know, okay. But like with that one, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you don't do it. I'm gonna tell you take some time to do what Lydia has said. Take some time to like learn to appreciate the other things about yourself that you actually love. And you know, and the sad thing is that probably why you feel the way that you feel is because of how society has made you feel. 100%. Imagine if you grew up like somewhere randomly in the middle of like a forest where you never even encounter light people, you never encounter white people. You'd probably not ever feel like, oh, my skin is, you know, is ugly. Is this why I'm ugly? You would never know that. So ask yourself, why do I actually feel that way? Do you actually feel like you're ugly, or is it that society has told you that you're ugly? And then just take some time and do some affirmations because, girl, there's a long life ahead. And like, are we going to worry about money, or are we going to worry about our skin?
And I'm telling you not to do it. Like she said, think about it. Don't you dare do it. And like I'm not even gonna pretend that I can feel sympathy in terms of being a dark-skinned woman and feeling as if you're not as attractive and feeling as if like, you know, you're being treated less than other people. That one we can agree with 100%. But do not ruin your beautiful dark chocolate skin in order to make other people happy, because you're doing it for other people. Don't even lie that it's for yourself, because it is for other people and their approval.
100%. On this table, we advocate for self-acceptance, even though we do not judge anyone's decision to modify themselves the way they want, but that is what we would advise, because guess what? We want to be whole from the inside out. So we hope we've helped you, and I really like the Asa girls that, you know, something a little bit different.
So my man is cheating on me.
We hope that has helped you, and you can start your journey to self-acceptance and eventually self-love. We're gonna take a short break right now. When we come back, we've got an amazing guest. We'll see you soon.
Back. If you're just joining us, you have missed an amazing hot talk. As usual, it's just stuff that's happening on the internet, because where else do things happen during Corona season? It's just on social media. But it was bomb nonetheless, and we had an amazing Ask the Girls, which is very different from what, the question was very different from what we usually have. So be sure to check it out on YouTube when you have the time. We're about to introduce our amazing guest. But before we do, let's read some of the feedback that we've gotten from you guys. So we have someone saying, hello ladies, watching you for the first time, but I watch you on YouTube. Let me tell you, the show slaps different when it's live.
Yeah, it does.
You can't tell me anything. It's just different. That's Lillian from Roysambu. We have Nduta from Kiambu saying she's definitely gonna miss Lydia. I know we all are. Belinda from Riverside, we see you. Wamboy, Kevin, Gishana, a new fan. We love you. Someone is watching from Kisumu, Wakanda Kingdom. I'll miss you, Lydia. That's Abby from Kiambu. And Hilda from Tindigwa, loving the show as usual.
Definitely. We have Cecilia from Rongai, loving the show. Hilda from Thank you. We also have Maureen from Gidu saying she's loving No Shade, but other shows can try and copy and paste, but they can never be you. Lanes.
She said it's not us.
We have Lucy saying Octopizza is playing us ladies mnachoma. Alafu ya mimami suko on YouTube.
Hiya. Hey, this is ladies mama Stacy from Kabete.
Always.
Thank you so much. Hey girls, it's Friday and you three look so good. About Octopizzo, I believe is buying views, because I wonder how YouTube views decrease. I'm in love with you, Lydia. Say, okay, thank you so much. That's Wambo from Moihoko. We also have Cindy from Fangano Island. Thank you so much. Said I think Jowie's lady loved him because of his situation in pretense of the Holy Spirit, which is very wrong, because if the situation elapses, will you say What will we say?
What are we gonna say?
What are we gonna
no,
say?
she'll say that I was with him through the tough times, and now the beautiful times are here.
Yeah.
Though I don't know how when your man is sentenced to 30 years in prison, how beautiful that's gonna be. But we said what we said. Anyway, guys, as usual, we have an amazing guest, a popping Friday guest. He's an artist. He's a songwriter. If you're on TikTok, you've seen him. If you're on Instagram, you've seen him. If you're on YouTube, you've seen him. If you have ever listened to gospel music at all, you have definitely heard him. I am talking about Moji Shot Baba. Have I said it right?
Your intro, yo.
Hey, yes. Now
Pay
you
you
better
for
be
that.
born
You call
because
me an artist.
Artist.
even though umeandika hapa kwa hiyo artist, even artist, exactly. Welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be back.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad to be
exactly.
back, yeah.
If in case guys have just recently started watching us, he was on the show last year in March.
And it slaps.
Hey, and it slaps.
Slaps.
And he's about to slap again.
Yeah.
So for those who might not know you, who might not be familiar with gospel music, maybe you can just introduce yourself and tell them what you do. Yeah.
My name is Moji Shot Baba. I am an artist, gospel artist. That's what I'm gonna be throwing around. What else am I? I'm a host. Some guys are say I'm a comedian. I don't know. I don't think I tried. I don't know. I do some things and people laugh, so I guess that makes me one. And then that's it. I guess.
Actor?
Yeah, actor too. Thank you.
Mr. How?
Okay.
You know,
I
So
feel
many hats.
I feel like this one goes
so many
maybe-
hats for a bald head. Yeah.
This one goes maybe without saying, but like, how did you get the name Moji Shot Baba?
Moji Shot Baba. So.
Joe.
Because me, I don't know. Yeah, it's a question.
Wow.
Well, Moji is from my name, Moher, James Moher, Mukige.
Okay.
And then Shot Baba is these guys used to make fun of me in high school. So I was like, these thrones you're throwing at me, I'm gonna build a flat in Casa like that.
Yes.
So I call myself Shot Baba. But plus I was looking for a name that sticks. I come here, do a whole show with you guys, and you guys can like, what's the name of that guy?
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted like a name that you hear first, you laugh or you react.
Yeah.
That makes it easier to remember.
Yeah.
It's like Yummy Mommy, you know?
You're right.
It's very like,
And you're definitely like a household name. I feel as if, like people who are definitely in the gospel industry, listen to gospel music, definitely know you.
Yeah.
And you've been here before. This is not your first time.
Yeah.
Since the last time you were here, what have you been up to? Has Corona stopped some things, Kidogo? What's going on?
I think Corona has stopped so many things. That are some of them, Yani. Just so many things, Yani. Like everybody has something that, you can say Corona stopped. But since last time, I think I've released tons of music.
Yeah.
And since last time I did my first ever event, like my debut show, like I was launching my debut album. Yeah, and it was packed. Guys came. Yeah, I think those are the big ones.
Yeah. Now, we were actually talking about this in the dressing room. You are one of the few gospel artists. I mean, rice grain few who we do not hear like, nonsense on sijui what, like, this person has done this, like, drama. Your career is not fueled by drama, you know? What is it, or maybe what principles you have in your life that make you feel like grounded? I want to be known about this, and I'm going to have the discipline to just be known about this.
Well, yeah. I don't know, but the thing is, again, to be grounded is the people around you. So it's the people around you who can tell you, Moji, Ebru, pull down that post.
Yeah.
Or Moji, we don't like that. I don't like seeing you with that person. What's that? Because by the, sisi wote ni binadamu. And in one time utakuwa tu sometimes to where you're just, utafanya kitu ama utakuwa kwa associations zenye ni crazy. So for me, I have guys around me who are like, you guy, I don't like that, your company. Because tuongee tu kweli, any crazy thing utaifanya kwa hii dunia inaanza na the people, the influences around you.
Right.
Because either people will make it okay to do certain things, or people will they'll make you feel like a fool if you're not doing certain things. You understand? Right. So you're like, because like me, so I release a song. So some people will be like, I remember when I was, I was in a group before. I was in a group. I was Kilele Takatifu. We did it Akwangori and so many other songs. And then we switched from being in a group to being solo. That's like 2 years ago. So I remember switching from that. And guys are like, Yani, you're not going to make this thing like, come out and say funny stories about your other guy. Say alikunyanganya demo or something. Just danganyana kitu so that it can create hype. When you release your song, it trends. But I was like, no, when I do that, then I'll have to do that for every other song.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the issue with drama. If you start creating drama for yourself, it means every other time you're doing something, you must create drama. And I think that's, for me, that's tiring. It's a lot of work.
Like, just focus on the music, because if your music is good, it should speak for itself. Can you give this advice to your fellow gospel musicians? Because they're tired.
No, but I'm not even speaking to anybody.
We're saying you should. That's what we're saying.
That's the problem.
These interviews, people just cut that 1 second.
I know.
Then
Moji shouts at Bahati, telling him to stop. No, he didn't say that, guys. But we were just saying before the break, we're talking about how like life has been difficult for artists during Corona season. How has it been for you, like, since COVID started, and like how are you coping with that?
I think Corona, like, really messed up everybody. For us, the biggest thing was, like, like, for me, I had gigs lined up. I had already called my bank and told them, you guys on this day. On this day, tafadhali, kwa bulk, netangoje bulk banking, staki mtu, unajua? Tafadhali on this day. Because it was, Corona was announced just before Easter. And Easter is a big payday for
gospel,
not even gospel, for everybody. Everybody takes advantage of any big holiday. Easter is like Christmas. And this time, Easter had fallen on a weekend. And everything was just set up. And then, wow, here comes Mutahi. So, so many things have been messed up. Songs, we couldn't release songs fast because we're not sure how guys are going to take it. Like, if you're releasing content, you're not sure, because guys are like, guys were like now receiving. I don't know. We're just confused. And
like,
then
how can you just be making music and people are dying?
So it was crazy. And then you can't tour, you can't even shoot videos. Because now the crowd. I remember us shooting a video in Tao and just cops came left, right, and center. So it has changed a lot. So many things haven't gone. Like, it has also changed a lot, of thinking, like how we think about things, how we plan things. And I think moving forward, everybody has learned from Corona.
From Corona. But I think hopefully what you have learned has helped other people learn what they can do during this time. But during Corona, it's also led to the exodus of many gospel artists from the gospel industry. And we also had Ben Psycho over here, and he kind of low-key confirmed that, like, the Kenyan gospel industry is kind of messy, kind of crazy, kind of has some cartels. Maybe you can, like, let us know about, like, what exactly is going on in the gospel industry that has so many artists now leaving.
What I'll say, I can't confirm about the cartels and all that, because I don't know.
They have not approached you yet?
No. Let me ask you. We operate under, I believe we operate under like every environment. If you come to your house, there's every environment has their own way of running things. So if you come to your house, maybe kids must pray before they eat or whatever. Kenya is a cartel country. You understand? Everywhere, from Waswa Butchery, from Waswa Matatu, even within maybe Ebru, there's a cartel. You understand? No. But what I'm saying is, everywhere you go, have you ever gone? I asked my uncle who works somewhere in town. I said, by the way, ufungue biashara za smoky? Akaniambia huwezi fungua biashara ya smoky hapa. All these biashara za smoky unaona ni za msemo moja. And if you come put your kanini there, itashikwa na itaiachiliwa. You understand? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying they are cartels or not, but I'm saying if they are cartels, I wouldn't be shocked because of the culture that we are in as a country. When it comes to the mess and the drama and everything, I can tell you everything in this world goes through its phases. You understand? And I believe gospel industry has gone through its phases. Went through Inception, like in the DON and everybody else, and then we came to our glory days where gospel music was everything. And then now we are going through some challenges.
Messy days.
We're going through some challenges, you know, and I can't really come here and say we're not going through challenges. And when sometimes kuna gongana challenges, that's when my best ukutoka. That's when you're like, I thought we were boys and stuff like that. So sahi wakati tuna go through these challenges, of course there are guys who are going to leave because it's challenging. But we're going to rise above it. I'm a staunch believer that we're going to rise above it. Mina Ben Psycho tutashikana na tuendelee.
Jesus. We're waiting for that one. Exactly.
Positive energy. Now, despite whatever is going on in the gospel industry, the challenges, you are still releasing new music and you have a new song out. Tell us about that. What was the process, writing and shooting?
Okay, the song is called Wacha Kunicheki, and it's, I'm known for really like upbeat music. I try sometimes to do some slow ones and then for some other people, but upbeat music. So some older people and stuff like that. But the upbeat music, this is another upbeat song. It's a dance song for everybody, mostly kids and everybody, and even you guys. So it's called Wacha Kunicheki. It's a song for, you know how you go to church and you're dancing and you're praising God, and you know, some people are looking at you like, what has God done unto you? You're dancing so much. So it's like Wacha Kunicheki, katikia Mungu wako, because I'm sure he has done something for you too, just as he has done for me. So that's what the song is about, shot by a guy called Steve Mugo and the audio by a guy called Saint P.
He's gonna be performing that song.
Last time we performed with him, my legs. You are doing this,
This one is simple. This one is simple.
Okay.
This one is simple. You're gonna hack.
Yeah, our audience is loving you. People are saying greetings to Moji. We are in love with his music. Someone else says dance ya kanisa is my best song. Na mitumba. Napenda Moji Dezin ya very from Wambo. Okay. Moji Shot Baba, I like your music. Uko fiti sana. That's Vic from Eldoret. We also have Belinda saying nakupenda bure Moji Shot Baba. And someone else says that you're very grounded and you're very fun. And also they say you're so humble generally.
Yeah, I love that.
Which is pretty great. Okay, can I just ask you, let me just throw you in the deep end a little bit. So before the break, we were in our Hot Talk segment. We were talking about a certain musician who has released an album, a song on YouTube. And you already know who I'm talking about, perhaps.
No.
You don't?
Continue.
Yeah. And his views have been declining. At 5 days, he had 900,000 views. At 1 week, he had 400,000 views. Today he has 3. And today he has... I know. 3 views. Yeah. And basically, he hasn't come out to say what has happened or like, I don't know what could be happening. He's just sort of been, not silent on the issue, but he hasn't really addressed it. What's your take on these kinds of matters? Because, such things affect, if it affects one artist, it affects all the artists. Because like now, Kenyan artists, what are guys doing? Like, are you all buying views or what? So how do you feel about that whole saga?
About buying views?
Yeah, about what is happening with his song.
I can't. You guys say this. You guys, who is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Octopizzo.
It's Octo, my boy. Number 9, baby.
Oh, Lord. This is the cartel.
This is it. This is what they're talking about.
Number 9, baby. But I don't know. I don't know about Octo. I haven't followed up on that story. I don't know about him buying or not buying views. But I do know, like, there's a time I released a song, not 1 or 2, and some guys were calling me like, yo, blowing up my phone, like, Moji, this song is big. We should make it bigger.
And tell us, how do they make it bigger?
I don't know, because they're very, because they don't know how you're going to react, so they are very vague. It's like
idea.
It's like exactly. Because also ujaribu kuingiza wase biashara mbaya ita. Unajua wanakuambianga, you could actually live a better life, So but when I talk to them, like when I went a bit deeper, they're like, we can actually give you this much views within this much time if you pay this much money. In fact, we have even packages.
It's true.
Packages. For this much money you get this much views. So mimi nikamwambia Jo, mimi nataka ikuwe organic so that because if you, I don't know, you're a YouTuber, so there's a certain point like a video can reach and this one has actually gone. You can be able to judge it. If they're you can be able to judge it and know, okay, this one then is for me, I say, if a song reaches a certain number of views, it's a big song, only I don't know where. It could be Kisumu, it could be Coast, it could be somewhere.
Sweden.
It could be Sweden, it could be, but then sometimes unaangalia unaona, Lebanon, unajua like shocked. So for me, nasema, views kuna watu wanasema wanauziana views na hizo vitu ziko, but mimi mwenyewe sijai buy. But
so they're there. Right?
Yeah. But the thing with those things is that they're very short-lived because YouTube or Instagram, they have a way of being able to be like, this is a page that keeps viewing a video, but they never engage with other content like organically, like normally they never post anything on this page, so they know.
Even for IG, that's happened. Exactly. But for me, the biggest thing, and I can say this because especially for guys who are coming up, the biggest thing is when you're buying views or buying whatever, it's a lie that you start believing. So start believing by the mean ule jamaa mzee.
It's true.
But it's a
lie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yo, it's definitely a Friday right here on Let's Talk. We're still gonna keep up with the Friday energy because we still have Moji Short Baba, but it's time for game time. Let's get into it. We are gonna be testing everybody's blowing skills in this next game.
You had to say it like
Ready?
that.
Yeah. Are you guys ready?
I've been ready since I was 60.
So basically, the game we're gonna be playing is Blow Up. We're gonna all be having chewing gum before tuanze kusema kitu ingine, we are going to be having chewing gum, and everyone has to blow the biggest bubble you possibly can, all at the same time. So we all have to stand up. We're going to have some gum over here. Everyone takes 2 pellets, and from there, we go ahead and see who can blow the biggest. No, don't you put it in your mouth.
Not yet, remove it.
Take it back out.
No,
And we're going to stand
You
there.
take 2.
Yeah, everyone
No.
takes 2.
Okay.
Everyone
Oh,
takes
there's
2, and then
one
we stand here. Like the chewing and creating a
Oh my
bubble is
God.
all part of the
All
competition.
of it. Oh.
And it's like what? How the person who makes as many bubbles as possible, or
no,
what?
the biggest
The biggest
one.
bubble.
Okay, choose the person who choose fast and makes the biggest bubble.
Okay.
Lord.
All right, are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I'll fail.
Okay.
I'm just here to support you guys.
Do you at
Yeah.
least know how to blow a bubble?
No.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Stamu.
Unachukulia serious?
You look very serious. What are you talking about?
You need to reach
He's
optimum.
just got free gum. That's what he's here for.
By the way,
I think I'm ready.
You're chew ghetto.
Blow. Blow when you're ready. Oh, God. It's so yummy. I'm not used to taking sugar, guys.
The chewing process is so long.
Okay, I'm ready.
wakanika tuko base. All you
I'm-
don't have ni gomba.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think we have. Are you
You
ready?
do whatever you want.
My tummy won't let me blow a bubble.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
Lydia?
Backfired instantly.
No.
This is not
This is not
good
bubble
bubble
gum.
gum. This is just like gum.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I feel as if I can do it. Ready?
Well,
Wow.
anticlimax match. Okay, me, I'm ready.
You haven't tried?
Him is just having fun with his gum.
Thank you for your gum, producer.
Everyone has to try at least once.
Okay, you go first, Joe. Wow.
Okay.
No.
All right, Moji,
No gum.
next. Lydia?
Okay, I feel like, let's just say I'm the winner, just
No.
for fun. Okay.
Done. This is not bubble gum.
Yeah, it's so difficult. Like maybe if we had five
If we have
pellets
bubble
each.
gum, we would, yeah.
Okay, we tried,
Wow,
guys.
so we're all losers. That's the
Losing?
end of this.
What?
is-
Okay, they have
As
said
losers?
that Yuma is the winner because she put in most effort.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank
Congratulations,
you so
The
much.
Ayuma.
producer has a favorite.
Clearly.
I won't say who.
Oh yeah, exactly. Let's see some of the other feedback we are getting. Someone saying, Moji shot Baba, my boy from my village. That is a Derek from Rongai. Unajua Derek from Rongai?
Yeah. If anybody says I'm from their village, I'm from their village. Who am I to
Which
argue?
village is this?
He says, what can I say about Shorty is to appreciate him for being real
Shorty.
in his music.
Yes.
Someone says, hey, hi to Moji, lots of love for him.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Apparently, you're supposed to be singing for us. So they're telling us where have we sat down. We need to go up so we
Need to
can
stand
sing.
up.
Shall we do
Yeah.
that now?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes. Okay.
And the dance, I hope, is not
And you're supposed to be
complicated
teaching,
this
but
time.
remember we're in heels, please, and some of us we're
It's
not
very
thin.
simple, very simple,
So
very simple, guys.
So what do we need to do for this?
I think you need to stand
Yeah,
in front
we're
of
your
us. so-
dancers.
In front of
We're
you,
your
yeah,
backup
dancers, yeah.
dancers.
Okay, Sharon, we're ready.
So event organizers, you can pay for this package to be $1 million.
But
Moji
then me,
and his
I'm
A
dancers.
million minimum.
Yeah.
Per person, $1 million per person.
Yep.
Nasi pesa ya Diamond.